WTKR News Channel 3, proud to serve Sandbridge and all of Virginia Beach.
Now, Ed Hughes, Sandra Kelly, Andy Roberts and AccuWeather, and Stan Garfin on sports. This is News 3.
Welcome to Live at 5.
The land of the free.
Good day.
Discover the land of the free.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Ed Hughes.
And I'm Michelle Harvey.
From the eastern shore to the Outer Banks and all of Hampton Roads. Ed Hughes, Jane Gardner, Dr. Dwayne Harding with Doppler Weather, and Bob Rathbun on sports. This is WTKR TV's News 3 at 6.
Good evening. I'm Jane Gardner.
And I'm Ed Hughes. Thanks for joining us.
From the eastern shore to the Outer Banks and all of Hampton Roads. Jane Gardner, Gene Camp, Dr. Dwayne Harding with Doppler Weather, and Bob Rathbun on sports. This is WTKR TV's News 3 at 11.
Good evening, and thanks for being with us.
WTKR Television, Channel 3, Norfolk. Now, live from Hampton Road's #1 news source, Kurt Williams, Jan Callahan, Allison Trump, and Jim Hale. This is Channel... WTKR Television, Channel 3, Norfolk. Now, live from Hampton Road's #1 news source, Kurt Williams, Jan Callahan, Allison Trump, and Ross McCallum.
WTKR Television Channel 3, Norfolk. Now, live from Hampton Road's #1 news source, Ed Hughes, Tom Randalls, Dwayne Harding, and John Castleberry. This is Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
It's time for TV3 News at 5.
Good afternoon, everybody.
It's time for TV3 News at 6.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Ann Keffer.
I'm Jane Gardner. Tom and Ed are off tonight.
It's time for TV3 News, 11 at 11.
Good evening. I'm Jan Callahan.
And I'm Kurt Williams. Our top story.
Coming up on 526, time to update today.
This is a TV3 News special report.
I'm meteorologist Dwayne Harding, TV3 News.
Live from WTKR, this is News Channel 3, live at 9.
You're watching WTKR TV, News Channel 3. Proud to serve all of southeastern Virginia and northeastern North Carolina. Live from WTKR, the station where local news comes first. This is News Channel 3, News at 11.
Good evening. I'm Jan Callahan. Our top story tonight.
WTKR News Channel 3 this morning at 6 starts right now.
And good morning, everyone. Welcome to News Channel 3 this morning. I'm Ann Keffer.
I'm Kurt Williams, 6 o'clock.
WTKR News Channel 3 News at noon starts right now.
It is about the worst possible scenario for the Gulf Coast as Hurricane George has stalled the eye sitting just northeast.
This is WTKR News Channel 3 News at 5.
Good afternoon. I'm Jane Gardner. Ed's out covering the storm.
You're watching WTKR News Channel 3 News at 5 with Ed Hughes, Lisa Godley, and meteorologist Pete Grigsby. You are watching WTKR News Channel 3 News at 5 with Ed Hughes, Jane Gardner, meteorologist Pete Grigsby, and John Castleberry with sports. This is WTKR News Channel 3 News at 6 on your Olympic station.
Good evening, I'm Stacy Bach, and thanks for joining us. 5 months ago,
News at 6 on WTKR, your Olympic station.
This is WTKR News Channel 3 News at 11 on your Olympic station.
A crowded barbershop sets the stage for shooting tonight. Good evening, I'm Tom Randall.
And I'm Leanne Rain.
Dean with today's big stories. News Channel 3 at 6. Tonight, the surprise. The Prize Patrol makes another Hampton Roads resident a little richer.
Live coverage you can count on. News Channel 3 News at noon starts right now.
Good afternoon.
You're watching coverage you can count on. News Channel 3 at 6 starts right now.
Norfolk wants to clean up the city, and their efforts lead to this house. You won't believe what's behind the door of this building in Ocean View. Neither did city building inspectors when they opened it. Good evening, I'm Tom Randalls. That's one of the homes where the city of Norfolk is turning up the heat.
Coverage you can count on. You're watching News Channel 3.
This is a difficult moment for America.
We've been attacked like we haven't been since Pearl Harbor.
We have never experienced anything like this. Can I ask you this question? Are we close to going to war?
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Barbara Sierra. Thank you so much for joining us.
Live from the peninsula to the south side, from the eastern shore to the Outer Banks, News Channel 3 This Morning starts now. Live from the peninsula to the south side, from the eastern shore to the Outer Banks, News Channel 3 at noon starts now.
Right now at noon, the family of a man shot and killed at a convenience store in Virginia Beach reacts to news that police have arrested the suspect. And a California vice principal suspected of killing his family is also speaking out through his attorney. We'll hear what he has to say. Good afternoon, I'm Kurt Williams in the News Channel 3 Virginia Beach newsroom.
Live from the peninsula to the south side, from the eastern shore to the Outer Banks, News Channel 3 at 6 starts now.
Now at 6, the world's largest Navy base is always called Hampton Roads home.
Live from the peninsula to the south side, from the eastern shore to the Outer Banks, News Channel 3 at 11 starts now.
Live at 5, home of Triple Doppler Radar. This is your News Channel 3.
Right now in your News Channel 3 at 5, police are searching for a pair of suspects who've been terrorizing local motel workers, robbing them with a big knife. See the latest attack caught on tape.
If you take the Midtown Tunnel, you'll need to make other plans. We'll tell you about VDOT's plan to shut down the tube this weekend.
And an 18-year-old woman dies in a high-speed car crash. Tonight we have team coverage of the tragedy and why residents say something needs to be done about this deadly stretch of road.
Live at 5:30, home of Triple Doppler Radar. This is your News Channel 3.
Right now on your News Channel 3 at 5:30 as Hampton Roads prepares for the first ever Patriotic Festival honoring our military men and women.
Live at 6, home of Triple Doppler Radar. This is your News Channel 3.
Tonight at 6, police wonder when will they learn.
Right now on your News Channel 3, another survivor pulled from the tsunami-ravaged region. And more visions of hope as children in Thailand find time to celebrate. Good evening and thanks so much for joining us this Saturday night. I'm Karen May. We begin tonight with an update to a story we first brought you at 6 in our Military Watch.
Live at 11, home of Triple Doppler Radar. This is your News Channel 3. Live from the home of Triple Doppler Radar. This is your News Channel 3. Live from Norfolk, Virginia Beach, and all of Hampton Roads. This is your News Channel 3, home of Triple Doppler Radar. Right now it's 6.
The time has finally come for us to crack open the safe. It was probably opened, last time in the 1960s? We have no clue what's in it. But coming up at about 6:20 this morning, we're going to look inside and reveal the big mystery. Can't wait. Good morning.
Live from Norfolk, Virginia Beach, and all of Hampton Roads, this is your News Channel 3, home of triple Doppler radar. Right now, it's 6:30.
Well, we cracked open the safe and we found a lot of fun stuff.
Live from Norfolk, Virginia Beach, and all of Hampton Roads, this is your News Channel 3, home of triple Doppler radar. Right now, it's 6.
A woman accused of killing her boyfriend's toddler faces a judge. We'll tell you why police say she may face more charges.
25 years ago, Norfolk banned tattoo parlors from the city. Now, they may be coming back.
And only your News Channel 3 was there when a nightclub brawl broke out. Now the state is investigating the club. I'm Barbara Sierra in our downtown Norfolk studios.
This is a special Your News Channel 3 on tour, live from Hampton.
Good afternoon from downtown Hampton, your News Channel 3 on tour from the historic Carousel and from...
Right now, you're watching your News Channel 3, live from the Virginia Beach Town Center, Kurt Williams. And from the Triple Doppler Forecast Center, weather with meteorologist Patrick Rocky. This is your News Channel 3 at noon.
Good afternoon, I'm Kurt Williams, live in our Virginia Beach newsroom at Town Center.
Right now, you're watching your News Channel 3 with Barbara Sierra and Pat McReynolds. And from the Triple Doppler Forecast Center, weather with Chief Meteorologist Mike Harvey. This is your News Channel 3 at 5.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us.
Now, you're watching your News Channel 3 with Barbara Sierra. And live from the Virginia Beach Town Center, Kurt Williams. Special reports from Bianca Martinez and Matt Keller. And from the Triple Doppler Forecast Center, weather with Chief Meteorologist Mike Harvey. This is your News Channel 3 at 5:30.
First, let's get a quick check of tonight's evening forecast.
Right now, you're watching your News Channel 3 with Stacey Davis and Bob Matthews. And from the Triple Doppler Forecast Center, weather with meteorologist Vanessa Murdoch. And sports with Jason Barr. This is your News Channel 3.
All right, even if you stayed inside all day.
Live from Norfolk, Virginia Beach, and all across Hampton Roads. Right now, this is News Channel 3 at 11.
A gas leak sends several people to the hospital in Blacksburg.
Live from Norfolk, Virginia Beach, and all across Hampton Roads. Right now, you're watching your News Channel 3.
All right, it's 7:31. Dominique is probably out somewhere enjoying this beautiful weather.
Right now, from the station that's taking action, you're watching News Channel 3 at 5.
People in Florida are bracing as Tropical Storm Noel steams ahead through the Bahamas.
Right now, from the station that's taking action, you're watching News Channel 3 at 5:30.
A home-built plane that crashed and killed the pilot early this month in Chesapeake.
Right now, from the station that's taking action, you're watching News Channel 3 at 11.
Booking tickets are flying in at Chesapeake neighborhood. Why is it so hard?
Live in high definition, this is News Channel 3 at 4.
The Norfolk School District is taking extreme measures to protect students from the swine flu.
Live from the station that's taking action, this is News Channel 3 at 5:30.
These crabs are getting off the boat and onto some prime real estate.
Live from the station that's taking action, this is News Channel 3 at 6.
Right now, a Chesapeake teenager is fighting for his life in a local hospital.
Live in high definition, this is News Channel 3 at 6.
News Channel 3 was there when the man accused of running a dog-fighting ring turned himself into deputies and proclaimed his innocence.
Deputies seized 13.
Live in high definition, this is News Channel 3 at 11.
News Channel 3's Taking Action election team is on the streets as voting problems pop up across Hampton Roads on Election Day.
I'm Bob Matthews in Virginia Beach, where one polling place got a late start because of a bad alarm clock. I'll have the story coming up.
As voters head to the polls in Hampton Roads, find out why one location got a late start. That story up next. Problems with voting machines on the peninsula, and now some folks are worried their vote didn't even count. I'm Dominic Ben. A live report is coming up.
I'm Dan Torchman at W.H. Taylor Elementary School, where there's a line inside the building and another one outside the building. Coming up, we'll hear from the lucky ones who got in and out early, and some of the other ones were still stuck waiting in line.
Good afternoon and happy Election Day. I'm Patrick Rock.
And I'm Layla Muhammad.
Live in high definition, this is News Channel 3 at noon.
And News Channel 3 tracking a major winter storm with live Viper radar. But how big will the storm be when it gets here? That is the question this afternoon.
Live in high definition, taking action, getting results. This is News Channel 3 this morning.
One of the men charged in connection with the death of an ODU student is expected in court today.
This is WGNT News, powered by News Channel 3, Hampton Roads #1 newscast at 7.
And first at 7, we have...
This is WGNT News, powered by News Channel 3, Hampton Roads #1 newscast at 8.
And first at 8 o'clock this morning.
Live in high definition, taking action, getting results. This is News Channel 3 at noon.
Big waves, choppy water, and strong rip currents at the ocean front.
Live in high definition, taking action, getting results. This is News Channel 3 at 5.
A shootout with police in Virginia Beach that lasted more than 20 minutes.
Live in high definition, taking action, getting results. This is News Channel 3 at 5:30.
Could a Virginia zoo be abusing the animals? A viral video has some people thinking so, and tonight what the zoo says is actually going on.
Live in high definition, taking action, getting results. This is News Channel 3 at 6.
Thousands of beach residents awakened in the middle of the night.
Threw the phone down, ran out, made sure my son was okay.
After a problem with the reverse 911 system.
Live in high definition, taking action, getting results. This is News Channel 3.
A beautiful way to wrap up the weekend as we take a live look outside of...
This is WGNT News, powered by News Channel 3.
Robbers rush a jewelry store at a Virginia Beach mall.
Taking action, getting results. This is News Channel 3 at 10 o'clock.
And welcome to News Channel 3 at 10 o'clock on WGNT. I'm Layla Muhammad. Les Smith is off tonight.
Live in high definition, taking action, getting results. This is News Channel 3 at 11.
People had to wear a few extra layers at the ocean front today in Virginia Beach. Temperatures are some of the coldest that we have seen in a while. Good evening, everyone. I'm Erica Greenway.
Live in high definition, taking action, getting results. This is News Channel 3 at 11.
Breaking news right now. Norfolk police have identified 2 suspects in a double murder.
Live from WTKR News 3. News 3 this morning starts right now.
All right, many of us still waking up in a turkey coma, so
Yes.
it's our job to wake you up out of that. Thanks for joining us at 7 a.m. I'm Blaine Stewart.
And I'm Jessica Larche.
Live from WTKR News 3. Your news at noon starts right now.
Big changes at the Midtown Tunnel after more than a year of work. One lane of the new tube opening today.
Live from WTKR News 3. Your news at 4 starts right now.
Slapping, spitting, and pushing. That is what a bus driver and an aide are accused of doing to a special needs student.
Live from WTKR News 3. Your news at 5 starts right now.
A simple walk back to their hotel room took a terrifying turn for one Virginia Beach tourist. Coming up tonight on News 3, hear how they got assaulted just steps away from their hotel.
Live from WTKR News 3. Your news at 6 starts right now.
2 deadly shootings just days apart.
Live from WTKR News 3. Your news at 7 starts right now.
A family forced out of their home after a fire on Thanksgiving Day. What firefighters say one child did that caused the destruction. Black Friday spurs the holiday shopping season in Hampton Roads. Scams to look out for, deals you can still get, plus a look ahead to Cyber Monday. And we're tracking rain and milder temperatures. Can we expect a warm-up? Good evening. Welcome to News 3 at 7 on WGNT. I'm Les Smith. Let's get right to meteorologist April Loveland.
Live from WTKR News 3. Your news at 10 starts right now.
a rare public statement from the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court.
Live from WTKR News 3, your news at 11 starts right now.
A former gang leader's new mission. Tonight at 11, how he's taking action to help local teens and keep them on track.
A year-long investigation into a homicide leads to the arrest of 2 men. Neighbors are reacting to the news that shook their neighborhood 1 year ago.
Rescuers found that missing youth soccer team lost deep inside a cave, but they may be about to face the most dangerous part of their journey. And good evening. Welcome to News 3 at 11. I'm Kurt Williams.
Hi, everyone. I'm Beverly Kidd.
We begin with this oppressive weather. Here's a live look at the Virginia Beach ocean front.
Live from WTKR News 3. News 3 this morning starts right now.
Parts of Hampton Roads underwater, flash flooding trapping families in their homes and cars. Miles Henderson with the first warning coming up on the new flooding threat we're tracking for today.
Live from WTKR News 3. Your news at noon starts right now.
Trying to break the stalemate over coronavirus stimulus relief.
Live from WTKR News 3, your news at 4 starts right now.
Now at 4, tackling what the Navy calls the gray zone of...
Live from WTKR News 3, your news at 5 starts right now.
And we start with the Senate rejecting a coronavirus relief bill.
Live from WTKR News 3, your news at 6 starts right now.
Major roads flooded after a night of heavy rain.
Live from WTKR News 3, your news at 7 starts right now.
Heavy rain caused flooding downpours, and we could be in for more tonight. How a Smithfield man had to be rescued out of his own home when the water started rising.
Plus, another indictment in an election fraud case could be on the way. The latest on the investigation into former Congressman Scott Taylor's campaign staffers.
Hello and welcome to News 3 at 7 o'clock here on WGNT.
Live from WTKR News 3, your news at 10 starts right now.
Good evening and welcome to News 3 at 10 o'clock on WGNT. I'm Beverly Kidd.
Live from WTKR News 3, your news at 11 starts right now.
And good evening. Welcome to News 3 at 11. I'm Kurt Williams.
News Channel 3 is taking action.